In today's video, we're going to go over everything that you need to know about starting an LLC in the state of Maine. Here are the steps that we're going to go over today. We'll also leave links down below to all the different platforms and resources that we talk about today. So feel free to check those out and follow along as I walk you through the entire process. Before we get started, I do want to say that these are affiliate links. So we do receive a small referral fee at no extra cost to you if you do use them. That's just to help keep these videos free. So if you do use our links, then thank you so much in advance. Now let's get into all the steps that you need to take to form your LLC in the state of Maine. So step number one is to name your LLC, and there's a couple different guidelines that you need to know when it comes to the state of Maine. First is it must include limited liability company, LLC, or L.L.C. You can't include things like corporation or association or anything like that where you can confuse your business with a different type of entity. The business name has to be written in English. You also can't include words that would confuse your LLC with an official government agency. So don't put anything like FBI, CIA, or State Department or anything like that. And it also has to be different from other business names in the state. So to make sure that your business name is available, so go ahead and go to the Secretary of State website for Maine, and on there you can do a business name search to see what is available. And you're also going to want to see if your business name has an available URL. This is because most LLCs out there are going to need a website. So this is just good to make sure that your business name is available to create a website for. Now, step number two is to file your articles of organization. To do this, you're going to file it with the Secretary of State, and this costs $175 to file it with them. So there's a couple of different ways that you can do this. You can either file it online through the Secretary of State website. You can deliver it in person with the following address, or you can do it through an online service like Bizee, which we will show you how to do that later on. Now, with this article of organization, you're going to want to also decide on your management structure. So is your LLC going to be member managed, or is it going to be manager managed? Now, most of you guys out there are going to be member managed, but we'll go more into that later on as I show you the process on Bizee. Step number three is to create an operating agreement for your LLC. Now, although this is not required in the state of Maine, it is highly recommended to create one. This is basically a legal document that outlines the ownership as well as the operating procedures within your business. And it's going to make sure that both the owners and the employees know what to expect. And it's going to help minimize any future conflicts within the business. Now, here's what an operating agreement usually entails. So you're going to have to include things like the organization, management and voting structure, capital contributions, distributions, membership changes, and dissolutions. So this can get pretty complex for a total beginner, which is why we recommend using an online service like Bizee that can do it for you. Step number four is to obtain the EIN for your business. This is also known as the Federal Tax Identification Number. So basically just think of this like a social security number for your business. This is required by the state if you want to open up a business bank account or if you want to hire any employees. And the IRS actually provides your EIN free of charge for you. You can do this either online or by mail, or you can use an online service like Bizee to do this for you. Step number five is to hire a registered agent. Now, this is the person or business who's going to receive all legal documents on behalf of your business. This can be things like tax forms, lawsuits, or government correspondence. And whoever the registered agent is, they must be a full-time resident of Maine. This can either be yourself, an employee, or a registered agent service. Now, we don't recommend being your own registered agent, and this is because your information is going to be available to the public. So when you file your articles of organization, it's going to have the registered agent information on there. So as you can imagine, if you're your own registered agent, you're going to have things like your name, your address, and any other private information available for anyone to see. That's why we recommend using Bizee. They'll actually give you a registered agent for free for the first year, and then after that, it's going to be $119 per year. So very affordable when you compare it to other registered agent services that usually charge between $200 and $400 per year. Now, there are a couple other steps that you'll want to take after you form your LLC, but now we'll go ahead and walk you through Bizee and how to form an LLC easily through their platform. It's a very simple process. You just have to answer a couple of different questions, and it's only going to take you a few minutes to start your LLC. So if you guys click on that link down below, you guys are going to get taken to a page that looks exactly like this. And to get started, just go ahead and click on Form Your Free LLC now. From there, you're going to choose your entity type. So we'll choose LLC and then choose the state. So for this, we'll obviously go down to Maine. From there, they're going to show you their different packages. So they have three packages. They have the silver plan, the gold, and the platinum. Silver plan is free, so it's $0 plus the state fee, which is $175. You're going to be paying this $175 whether or not you do it yourself or with a platform like Bizee. Next, you have the gold plan, which is $199 plus the state fee. And then you have the platinum plan, which is $299 plus the state fee. Now, to go over some of the features that you get on each plan, on every single plan, you're going to have the preparation and filing of the articles of organization. You're going to get a free registered agent service for a year. You're going to get the statement of organizer, which is basically a document that passes ownership of the LLC to the owners of the company. And you're going to have unlimited name searches, so you can search up any business name that you want to see if it's available. Now, in terms of expedited filing, this is only going to be available for the platinum plan. So you're going to be able to file your LLC in 7 days instead of 28 days. And then with compliance, this is going to be huge. So with the silver plan, you're only going to get access to the lifetime compliance alerts. So Bizee is going to monitor your compliance requirements and notify you when any of them are due. But with the gold plan and above, you're going to get access to the EIN number. So they're going to get this for you. They're also going to file form 2553 for you. This is basically going to identify your LLC as an S Corp tax status. And this could potentially save you thousands of dollars in taxes every single year if you do it right. Now, not every LLC is going to be able to do this. There are some requirements for you to be able to do this correctly. So if you want to learn more, then we'll leave a link down below to our video on S Corps and everything you need to know about that. The next biggest thing is the operating agreement that we talked about before. If you have the silver plan, they're not going to do this for you. But if you have the gold plan and above, then they will create this for you. In terms of the finance basics, you're going to get the business banking account offer as well as a business tax consultation. But with the gold plan and above, you're getting that banking resolution. And then with the business basics, only the platinum plan is going to allow you to have access to things like a domain name as well as a business email, and then also business contract templates. And then with every single plan, you're going to get access to the online access dashboard as well as unlimited phone and email support. Now, what we recommend for any new business owner is going to be the gold plan. This is the one that I personally use for my business. That's because they just save me so much time and allow me to avoid any headaches, because again, they're going to do everything for me and they're going to get my EIN for me. They're going to file form 2553 for me if that's what I need, and they're going to create that operating agreement for me. So let's say that we want to go with the gold plan. We'll go ahead and click on this right here. And now it's going to run me through a couple of different things that I just have to fill out. Super easy. It's only going to take me a couple of minutes. So first is the LLC name. So we'll go ahead and enter in a name, and then we're going to choose a designator. So choose from any of one of these. We'll go ahead and choose LLC. Next, you're going to put what industry your business is in. So let's say we're in the education industry. From there, they're going to give me a bunch of different options to choose whichever one is best for me. Next, you're going to be able to choose your state filing time. So if you want 4 weeks, this is the standard and it's free. Or if you want it to be faster and you want 7 business days, then choose this and it's $100. Then you're going to fill in some contact information. So fill up your name, your email, and your phone number. Next, you're going to put in your company address information. So with this, you can either choose their professional business address and virtual mail service, or you can use your own address. There's pros and cons to each. This is only $29 per month. And with this, you're going to have access to a professional commercial address. You can scan any incoming mail through their online dashboard. You'll also have a physical address for your business, not just like a PO box. And you're also going to have instant alerts with 24/7 access to your mail online. So this is great if you want to have a professional address. This is going to look better for any clients, any customers, or any vendors. But for this example, let's just say that we want to use our own address. Next, they're going to ask you if you want to upgrade to their premium service package. So if you need any of these, then feel free to add that, or we could just say no thanks. Then they're going to ask you how many members or owners there are. So if it's just you, just go ahead and select one. And then they're going to ask you about your registered agent information. So again, Bizee is going to give you this for free for the first year. So I highly recommend just doing that. Again, we don't recommend being your own registered agent because of privacy reasons. So for this example, we'll just go ahead and go with that. Next, because I got the gold package, they're going to ask me for some information in order to get my EIN for me. And then you can set up small business banking with Bank of America. This is totally optional. They just partnered up with Bizee, but you guys can just click on no, not at this time. And then they'll also give you a free consultation for tax strategy. So these are all the things that you guys are going to learn, and you guys can receive this. This is totally free, so no harm in doing it. But for this example, I'll just go ahead and say that I'm not interested. Then they also have an add-on where they can get any business licenses and permits that you might need. They're going to do this for you for $99, but you can just say no thanks, I'll do the work myself. And then once you guys have reviewed your guys' order, just go ahead and click on next, and then enter in your billing information, and then click on complete and pay. Now from there, you're going to have access to your online dashboard where you can see any legal documents, any forms that they will file for you, any mail if you use their registered agent address. And from there, they're going to take care of everything for you. So they're going to file all your paperwork. They're going to make sure that you're legally compliant with the state. And yeah, very easy process. You guys saw that it only took a few minutes for me to do that. So again, we'll leave a link down below to Bizee where you guys can check them out. Now let's go over some of the things that you need to know after you form your LLC. So step number 6 is maintaining compliance with the state. Now we already talked about this before, but go ahead and look into some of the business licenses that you might need. This is going to vary depending on what state you're in as well as what type of business you have. And you're also going to want to look into filing your annual report for your LLC. This is going to be due on June 1st of every single year. It could be done either online or by mail, and there's going to be an $85 filing fee to do this. Now let's go over some of the things that you should do after you form your LLC. The first thing is you want to look into opening up a business bank account. This is going to help keep your personal assets separate from your business assets. That way, in case your business gets sued, they can only come after your business assets, not anything personal. Next is you're going to want to start getting some business credit cards. There's a bunch of benefits to this, but the main thing is that business credit cards out there have a lot of perks. And if you're going to be buying things for your business, then you might as well get points for it. So we have a bunch of different videos on this channel that go over the best credit cards and the best bank accounts for businesses. So we'll leave links down below to that for you guys to check out. Also, you're going to want to look into hiring an accountant accountant. This is someone who's going to help you save money on taxes, help you avoid any penalties, and they're also going to help you track any profits and losses within the business. Now let's quickly go over some of the tax filing requirements within your business. So if you have employees, then you're going to want to look into employer taxes, and this is going to be the unemployment insurance tax as well as employee withholding tax. Now for this, we're going to leave links down below to ADP and Gusto. These are the best payroll softwares out there, and if you use our links down below, then you can get access to a bunch of different discounts and coupons. In terms of filing your taxes with the government, most LLCs are going to file one of these two forms depending on whether or not you're a multi-member LLC or a single member LLC. And then the last thing that I want to go over is the BOI report. This is also known as the Beneficial Ownership Information Report. This is something that most LLCs are going to have to file, but we're not going to get too much into that on this video. We actually have a full guide on everything that you need to know about the BOI report, as well as how to file one easily. So we'll link that video down below for you guys to check that out. But anyways, that's everything you need to know about starting an LLC in the state of Maine. Again, we'll leave links down below to all the different resources and platforms that we talked about today. I hope you guys got some value out of this video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos just like this. Here on this channel, we make a lot of videos like this that help you start and grow your business. So thank you guys so much for your time, and I'll see you guys in the next video.